Hello, my name is Lacey Bird.
Hi, I'm Kiana Barris,
and this is
Make It Monday.
Today we have a lot of exciting news for everybody just to share. We're very excited about it. We actually have a volunteer group helping our youth that are over the age of 18 get their driver's license and driver's permits.
Yeah, I mean, I know for me, my parents helped me with driving, and unfortunately our kids don't get that.
They don't. We can't let them drive our vans. It's hard for them to get their hours in, so we're thankful for people like Julie.
Our awesome volunteers. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Julie Ernest. I'm a mentor out here at SJRC, and I've been coming out here for about 7 years, originally through Young Lives, which is a mentor program for teen moms in New Braunfels. And so I've been coming out here and hanging out with the girls, and one of my favorite things about mentoring is that transition period when they get closer to leaving foster care and heading towards independence. And I love just helping them with that transition. And a huge need I've seen over time is the need to learn how to drive. So one of the biggest predictors of success with the girls after they leave here is whether or not they have independent transportation to be able to get to work, to take their kids to childcare, to go grocery shopping. They could have a lot of supports in place, but if they don't have a way to get there, then they end up relying on friends, and friends are only reliable for so long, and then things start unraveling. So I saw this need, and I've taught a few girls to drive after they left foster care. But I started dreaming about what would that look like if we started teaching them to drive while they were still in foster care, so by the time they got out, they're ready to hit the road. So I looped in some friends of mine from church that are in my community group, and we came up with a list of kind of a driving program, so all the steps it takes for a young adult, 18 or older, to learn how to drive, take the written test, go through professional driving lessons, get some practice, get their driver's license, and actually all the way up to saving for and purchasing their first car, and being able to pay for insurance. And so right now we're in the middle of that process with our 2 first girls here at SJRC, which has been so fun and a little bit scary because I've driven with them a few times, and they're doing great. But the other day I took one girl out for her, it was really her first time to drive behind the wheel, so we went to this huge empty parking lot, and she got behind the wheel and we're barely rolling, we're just like literally rolling forward, stopping, rolling back, and we get pulled over. True story. A security guard from the business in a little golf cart comes over and asks us to leave the parking lot. And I rolled back up the window, and she was like, "Did I just get pulled over?" And I was like, "Girl, yes you did." It was so crazy. In the first 2 minutes she was driving, she already got pulled over. But we laughed so hard and have so much fun. It's really a neat chance for me and for those in my group to connect with these girls and something really practical to encourage them and cheer them on and help them take that next leap towards independence. So, it's been a blast.
Hey guys, welcome to Get to Know Your CDO.
Hi, how are you? My name's Cynthia Lopez, and I'm the Chief Development Officer with SJRC Texas.
That also means that she's my boss. So, how are you today, Cynthia?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions. This
Okay.
is different for me because she's usually asking me questions. But, so Cynthia, how did you get into this field?
Development. Well, actually, I have a background in marketing and fundraising and event management, and when I heard about the position with SJRC, I knew it was the perfect fit. I love children more than anything else in the world, and I love being able to help them. And so this is something I'm very passionate about.
Oh, good. What is your educational background?
I have a Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Merchandising and a Master of Arts in Organizational Development.
She needs to help me with my fashion.
You're fine.
Oh,
You're good.
thank you.
You're good.
Thank you. What are some hobbies that you have?
Well, I have 4 kids, so those are my hobbies. And one of them is a varsity cheerleader, and so I'm a cheer mom. When I'm not here, I'm busy being a cheer mom, so that's pretty much my hobbies.
Oh, very good. So when I'm hanging out with Cynthia, I hear a lot about this dog named Largo. So can you talk about Largo? And
Sure. My husband is a canine deputy handler with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. So Largo is our canine. He's our dog, and he's my fifth child, and he's really become part of the family. And he sniffs out for drugs.
Hey, there you go. That sounds good to have. I think he could be helpful sometimes. So Cynthia, can you tell us a little bit more about development at SJRC Texas?
Sure. I know development can be a term that's a little bit confusing. So what exactly development means is developing relationships. Developing relationships with the community, with foundations, with organizations, and with donors in order to help them sustain our mission and help us to be able to continue helping children. What a lot of people don't know is we only receive 50% of our funding from the state. So it's our responsibility, specifically development's responsibility, to come up with the other 50% every single year in order for us to keep our doors open. And that comes out to about $2 million a year that we're responsible for.
Wow, that sounds like some serious work. Is there any updates currently for development?
Sure, we have lots of great things going on. As you know, we are in the midst of constructing our Harvey E. Nation home. Thank you so much again, Mr. Nation, for awarding us $500,000 to be able to expand one of our homes and to allow us to be able to take care of 7 more children every single day. We also are in the midst of a Catholic campaign. Many of you know that our children are attending classes here on campus, ran through the UT charter school system. However, right now they're attending classes in our chapel, which is it's a one-room school that they're attending. So we want to be able to build them a school that is larger and one that they can learn in and just be very proud of. We also have our largest fundraiser coming up on December 14th over at Green Hall. It's our 27th annual Jingle Bell Run, and we are so happy that we are in the 7th year running with Comala ISD. So they are our largest supporter for that event and just something we're very blessed with. So come on out and you can be involved by running, becoming a sponsor. We have sponsorships available for those organizations that are interested. And just come on out and support the children of SJRC Texas.
So it sounds like development is always in motion, always new things happening, new connections being built.
Yes, and it's constantly needed, and you know, we're very proud to be doing what we're doing just because it allows us to continue to help the children that we care for.
Absolutely amazing. Well, thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and she's the best possible.
Lacey, it's the end of the month, September. Where is time going?
You know what we're running out of time for?
What are we running out of time for?
To buy our tickets for Cheers for Charity.
I knew something was missing.
October 5th.
October 5th. Don't miss it. It's $100. Goes to 3 good causes, including our organization.
So where can I get my ticket?
Well, you can contact me, or you can call over at Max's Roadhouse, and they'll be happy to give you a ticket.
Absolutely. Make that phone call.
Do it right now.
Worst Fest is coming, and I need you and your group to come help. We have a booth, and we serve fried cookie dough,
Oh my gosh.
Jaeger dogs, Dusel dogs, gingerbread, and cookies, and we also serve drinks. I need help with working shifts. So if you have a group of 6 to 8 people, please email me, and I will send you the link for the sign-up genius. This is how you can get those volunteer hours. Please call me. I need to email me.
And make sure you come to our booth and check it out. All the proceeds go back to our kids. Well, that's it for today.
Yep, you know what that means.
We made it.
It's
Monday!
Monday!